Hello and welcome to this Blackboard review of the new Nintendo 3DS. I bought my 3DS as a bundle from nintendo.co.uk, so the official Nintendo store, and it was $159.99. So as part of this review I'll be looking at the items in that bundle and also the value of the bundle and if it's worth getting or not. So for $159.99 I pre-ordered and received the new Nintendo 3DS in white. I chose white. An extra set of cover plates of your choice from the generic white ones. I received a free charger. I don't know how long that's going to last. And also this Mario standee here. And the breakdown of that is that I paid £11.36 for the Yoshi faceplates. Actually only £131.15 for the Nintendo 3DS, which I'm quite happy with. The charger was completely free, and the Mario standee was actually £17.48. I'm having a look at this Mario stand in detail because for me it's a little bit disappointing. As part of the bundle they charged me £17.48 for it, and you can tell that it was designed for the old 3DS and DS Lite and all that, because it really is a struggle to get the thing in, to get the new DS in, new 3DS, and it's a really tight squeeze around here, and I don't want it, to get it in you really have to. Right, so moving on from that, I've checked my 3DS is okay. I think it explains my point of what I'm saying about it. It's lovely, it looks really good, it's great for any sort of collector, or if you've got a gaming shelf and you want to put your 3DS on display, it looks really good. And I love the combination of Yoshi and Mario. But to be fair, I think I probably got that out wrong. I think that was partially my fault. If you're going to get it out, just hand on the top, obviously, and pull. But my gaming shelf is quite high up, it's like shoulder height, and if it dropped from the shelf like it did then, because it only dropped on the table, but if it dropped from my gaming shelf, I don't think it would survive that on the hard floor. But yeah, that's just my review of it. It looks really good, and I just wish it was bigger, but it's actually listed on the website as Mario holder for Nintendo 3DS, DSi and DS Lite. So I get the feeling that they're really just trying to shift old stock with new and get rid of old stuff for quite a significant price. I mean, they've only knocked a couple of pounds off the actual full price, so you know, but I've kind of treated it as free with it was £159.99 for the 3DS and the cover plates and the charger, so I've just accepted that it was free as part of my bundle. Moving on to the actual 3DS, I went for the Yoshi cover plates because personally I think these character cover plates, I love the glossy finish on them. I think it's a really nice finish, and also a lot of the sort of matte ones with patterns are really like fingerprint. They collect fingerprints and they can look really greasy, but these you can just put a fingerprint on it and it will come straight off, and or a quick wipe over will sort it out. So really nice. And I've also gone for matching theme, so this is a boot up test really, to be honest. It's relatively quick. So this is a Yoshi theme that matches the cover plate. But my favourite feature of these themes, and for me it makes it worth the money, I'll just turn it up to show you this, is this. So you got Yoshi on the outside and then you open it up. I think that's brilliant. I haven't actually yet tested that with all these other cover plates, because I've got, well, all my two other sets of cover plates. I'll be doing a separate review of Peach, and I have the matching theme for that, so we'll have a look, see if it does anything when you boot up, when you open the screen. And the Isabella cover plate, which was actually an import, I got that from eBay, but I have the matching theme for that too. So I'll be doing a separate review of those, including the Yoshi as well, again, if you wanted to take a look. Now, these white cover plates that come with it, I was in quite a rush to sort of put my new cover plates on. I'll just turn that off because it's changing. And I did, I don't know whether you can see it there. There you go, a massive scratch across it, and I was I was so disappointed in myself, but my new 3DS had just arrived in the post and I didn't have the right screwdriver in the house, and I really think they should include it in the box, as well as a charger. I know I got mine free in the bundle, but somebody that went and, say, bought their new Nintendo from 3DS from Game, I mean, they wouldn't have had the charger and they'd have had to have bought it separately if they remembered or were told to buy it separately. But this, I really don't understand why they can't put a small little screwdriver in the box. Because I did actually have to go... I have a screwdriver in the house, but it wasn't the right size. I did actually have to go around to the shops and buy one, which is more expenditure on top of the £160 I've just spent on this. So, yeah, that annoyed me a little bit, but still, I love the changeable cover plates, and it's worth it. But, yeah, I've got that. I've got my changing cover plates down to a fine art now after that minor... Well, it's not minor, I've ruined the original set of cover plates. But, you know... what can you do? Also, these cover plates, and you can see it on the box, they're like a dirty white grey colour, which is not what I expected. I kind of thought this whole thing would be ice white, but this is sort of almost a cream colour, and you can really tell when you've got these cover plates on it, that it's not white, like it's and that was a factor. I nearly did get the black new Nintendo 3DS purely for that reason, because I thought it would be ice white and it's not. I looked at reviews online and whatnot, and these are not my favourite, and also they're this matte colour, and I really like the glossy effect of some of these cover plates. So if you have the extra money, if you haven't got a bundle with cover plates, if you have the extra £10 to £15, then I highly recommend getting a cover plate, because I really think that's sort of what brings these into their own. I think it really makes the console, the new Nintendo 3DS anyway. The 3DS XL I think just looks nice because it's all over glossy, but I've heard that's quite a fingerprint attractor anyway. So I think I've covered everything. I've probably missed out something major. The charger's just a generic charger, by the way. I'm sure you all know if this came free, but your old 2DS, 3DS charger, even DS Lite charger will work in it. So it's not a major stress, but the problem is if you wanted to trade in before perhaps you bought it, and they expect the charger, I think. If it came with the charger originally, they expect the charger back. So, because I traded in my 2DS for this, and I had to give up the charger with that, so I was quite lucky that I got one in the bundle, otherwise I'd have had to have bought one. But anyway, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this review, and look on my YouTube channel for more reviews, as well as the cover plate and theme review.